Hello, today I'm going to react to the Rolling Stones. This is my first Rolling Stones reaction on my channel. My name is Erica. My professional job is that I teach piano and voice lessons. I've been doing that for 15 years. And I started this YouTube channel in April 2025 because I love listening to new music and my subscribers guide my experience. Have I ever listened to the Rolling Stones? I'm sure I've heard a few songs. One that comes to mind is I Can't Get No Satisfaction, but the reason I know it is going to be really sad for you guys. Britney Spears had an album in the 2000s and she did a I Can't Get No Satisfaction cover, and that's how I learned about I Can't Get No Satisfaction. Okay, so I've never seen a video of the Rolling Stones. I don't even know what they look like. I don't even know who's in the band. Like, I don't know the name of the band members. So I want to pick the version of this Under My Thumb, which was a tipped request. I want to choose the one that's the video because they look young and maybe I'll figure out who's in this band. Okay. Oh wow, it's like very old, like 60s. I like the bass line. Kind of looks like the Beatles.
Under my thumb, the girl who once had me down. Under my thumb, the girl who once pushed me around. It's down to me. The difference in the clothes she wears down to me. The change has come. She's under my thumb. Under my thumb, the squirmy dog who's just had her day. Under my thumb, a girl who has just changed her ways. It's down to me. Yes, it is the way she does just what she's told down to me. The change has come. She's under my thumb. Under my thumb, Siamese cat of a girl. Under my thumb, she's the sweetest pet in the world. It's down to me. The way she talks when she's spoken to down to me. The change has come. She's under my thumb. Take it easy, baby.
Oh, that is the marimba.
It's down to me. Oh yeah, the way she talks when she's spoken to down to me. The change has come. She's under my thumb. Yeah, it feels alright. Under my thumb, her eyes are just kept to herself. Under my thumb, well, I can still look at someone else. It's down to me. Oh, that's what I said. The way she talks when she's spoken to down to me. The change has come. She's under my thumb. Say it's alright. It's alright. Say it's alright.
Wow. So, first of all, okay, let's just go over this. That, I thought for a second, I was like, is that Mick Jagger? And then I was like, he just looks younger than I've ever seen him. And then I realized, I looked it up and it said, one, they're English, they're not American. So that's the first thing to correct on myself. And then we have Mick Jagger, Keith Richards, Ronnie Wood, and the original bassist Bill Wyman, Brian Jones, Chris Watts, Ian Stewart. Early years, Jones was the primary leader, Jagger Richards, blues and early rock and roll. Okay, part of the British invasion. Really cool. Now, Under My Thumb, I was listening to these lyrics and I was like, whoa, there's a lot to this. Like, you're Under My Thumb. It was written by, okay. Under my thumb, the girl who once had me down. Under my thumb, the girl who once pushed me down. It's down to me, the difference in the clothes she wears. Down to me, the changes come. She's under my thumb. Ain't it the truth, babe? Under my thumb is a squirming dog who's just had her day. Under my thumb, a girl who has just changed her ways. It's down to me, yes it is, the way she does, just what she's told down to me. The changes come, she's under my thumb. Under my thumb is a Siamese cat of a girl. Under my thumb, she's the sweetest pet in the world. So basically, it's about controlling a girl who he used to feel out of control with because she called all the shots. But then now, alas, she is under his thumb. I don't think this song would be written today because it would be seen as misogynistic and controlling, I think. I just think. But I think it's actually, that's why I like listening to the music from the 60s and 70s, because it just shows a different time. It shows like a different mentality. And I like it. It's like, okay, like that's cool. I mean, now it would be like red flag, like he's controlling and he just wants to get you under his thumb, like he wants to just feel in control. But I get the part that if you feel out of control because you've given your heart to someone and then you're like, oh my God, she's not reciprocating, and then at least now she's under my thumb. I think it's a really catchy idea and it's really memorable. And then that marimba, I think it's marimba. It's like some kind of xylophone, pitch percussion, whatever. Do 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 do. That was really nice. And then the bass line really drove this song.
Just had her day.
Like it was mainly just rhythm guitar and a few little like rhythm, guitar solo-y things on top, but it's really driven by the bass.
It's down to me.
And that da 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 da.
Still nothing so.
They are so young here. I've never seen Mick Jagger this young. I've seen Mick Jagger in like the 80s when he was still like young. But of course, how does my generation know so much about Mick Jagger is because we had that Maroon 5 song called She's Got the Moves Like Jagger. I've got the moves like Jagger. I got the moves like Jagger. I don't really line to control you. So yes, just take it for what it is, everybody. I am going to get introduced to the Rolling Stones, one song at a time. Now, I've heard there's like rivalry between like whether you're a Beatles person or you're a Rolling Stones person. I can already tell, like, I am a Beatles person, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to be a Rolling Stones person. For example, I do know another Rolling Stones song I just thought of, and it's called Paint It Black. And I know that song because it was in a TV show. There was a TV show called Westworld, and they remade it into like a kind of like classical version. And then I had to listen to the original because I was like, oh, I really like that song. And it was like to do like kind of like a Cowboys Old West scene in Westworld, the TV show on HBO about like 6 years ago. So that's when I learned about Paint It Black. But my point is they have a very different vibe than the Beatles. Because this is early, like 1966. So we're talking like near Beatles Help, right? Help, I need somebody, help, not just anybody. This sounds so different than Help. And the whole Help album sounds completely differently.
Thumb, Siamese cat of a girl under my thumb.
And this is a totally different vibe than the Beatles. And I think that's great because they're both rock music. And then, of course, I always think of the other weird things about like the Beatles, like Within You, Without You, and all the weird like make love all day long, ding 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 ding, with ding 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 ding, like all the The really weird Beatles songs that I like. So, this is very different. So it's gonna be like a whole segue. Okay. So obviously this is starting back in the 60s, which I also didn't realize they were that old. I was assuming they were like another 70s band, but I understand they played for a very long time and they're still playing, I think, or maybe up till very recently. So there's gonna be a lot of music to cover over the generations, I assume, like many, many albums. But this is so different than Beatles of the same era, which is what I do know about. But they're both British bands coming out of the 60s. Of course, yeah. So that's what I know. But I'm going to start the Stones with this, and then we'll go on to more Stones videos. There's one more Stones request. That'll be a separate video. It's going to be for Can't You Hear Me Knocking? If it's the one I think it is, it's one that I played in the band Rock Band or either Guitar Hero or Rock Band. If it's Can't You Hear Me Knocking, that was a song from that game. So if that's true, then when I react to it, I'll be like, oh, I know the song, but I've never seen the video. So that's probably what's going to happen in the next Rolling Stone. So please subscribe. And if you want to get on my request list, because you're new here, at the top of my YouTube page, if you click on this and you go to my channel, or you go to like Erica Retro Gaming, Erica Reacts, whatever, just click on my Linktree form that's at the top by my name, and it will come to this request form. And when you fill out that form, you'll end up on my spreadsheet directly. Okay, so feel free to put comments. So yeah, just keep that in mind. All right, so this is a 50% completed request. I'm just gonna bold the one I did. I loved Under My Thumb. I thought it was catchy. I liked the concept. Like I said, it probably wouldn't be written today just because it would be seen as really like controlling male kind of thing, but I appreciate it for what it is, if that makes sense. It's hard to explain. It's like you have to look at things in the culture they were created. And at the time, I think it just expressed an emotion of like being happy that now I have you and that you're behaving well because you're under my thumb and like you're doing it all for me, which I think is it's a very typical male perspective that they see a lot of things. I mean, maybe it's human nature generally, right? Everyone kind of is their own main character in their own story. So whatever, I love it. And Mick Jagger's so young here that he barely looked like himself from what I remember. Okay, I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you. Bye.